Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial. In this video, I'm going to explain step by step how to install Yoast SEO in your WordPress website. So if you want to improve or increase your ranking online, this is the good plugin to do that. So please follow me. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is access to your dashboard in the backend in WordPress. So here we go into the section say plugins and add new. Okay, so in these bars, we need to search for Yoast SEO, right? And that probably will be the first one to come up. So here we just need to install. And once it's installed, we just need to activate it. So let's wait for the installation, pretty quick. Okay, and then we just need to activate. Once it's activated, we just need to refresh the screen, right? And then we just going through the installation. So it's here, right? And then we're just going to set up this plugin. As you can see here, it will be a new section, say Yoast SEO. So we just click. And then here you have this tab, say first configuration, right? So we're just gonna click in there and then follow the steps. So first thing is like SEO data optimization. We just click and Yoast SEO. It will search and optimize the site. Okay, so we just click continue. It's done. And then the next thing is the site representation. So in here, what we need to do, right, is that site or fill out all this information. Right, so first question is if the site is for an organization or for a person, right? In that case, it will be for a business. If it's for a person like a blog, we just go and change in here, right? So the name of the site, it will be in there. So website name, we need to fill this up, organization name, and add the logo, right? I already have that, so save and continue, right? And here say please be aware we need to fill it up all the details in that. Okay, that's fine. This is test for now, and we just go into the next step. The next step, it will be the social media, right? So if you have a social media, which is I really recommend to have just to create an engagement with your audience, right? It will be here the URL for you in social media. In that case, Facebook, Twitter. But if you have another one like Instagram, right, or LinkedIn, it will be in this section, right? So we add all these details and then save and continue. Okay, one more step, it will be personal preference. So in here, if you want to track the usage tracking, it will be in that section. But if it's not, if you don't want, which is sometimes add on, and then just type no, I don't track my site data. But if you want, just type yes, and then you will receive that in your email, right? I mean that it will receive, it will track your data, right? If you want to know more about Yoast newsletters, you can sign up here. But if it's not, just save and continue. I think that was the last step. So here is fine. We just finish the configuration and we just go to the SEO dashboard. Okay, so pretty much the first configuration is fine, but what we need to do is I'm just gonna go through 4 more steps, right? So here in settings, where you can see, right, you have here in the menu on the left, you got general, right? It's another features that you can activate it, right? Or you can go through. So here in general, you got all the features that you can enable, right, in order to make your site more functional, right? But most of them they're already enabled. But if you want, you can go have a look them and enable it, right? What else we have in here? It will be this. The basics that we already did. So for instance, here is important because that will be the website name, but it's also, right, when you go through Google, you have this search, which is how the way display your title and the description. Here you go the way that you can create this title separator. So if you want to use different symbols, right? Let me explain you a little bit more. So how is that? Right, so for instance, if I'm going here, edit my home page, right now in your home page, you will see, or any page, you will see that you have a section, right, with the Yoast SEO. right? So here right now, that is the section, and then you can see this is the serve that I'm talking about. Now you will see that it displays that way. That's the structure: the title, the page, the separator, and then the site title, right? But you can change that in here, right? So let me go back. That's the site representation. Here where it say post and page, right? So here you can change all the structure, right? Going back to where it was, the site basics, this is the site separator that you can use in terms of the symbol, right? That's the site image that we already profiled, right? Or the logo normally, and that's it. So the site preferences is this: if you want to do this user tracking, it will be in here, and that is the restricted advanced settings for the author. Normally I will mark this, right? So let me go more site representation. That is what we already did, but here will be the name of the organization or your business or the website, right? Here the logo, etc, and here the other profiles. That is, it needs to be filled, right, in order to have all the information. Site connections, if you have any another connections in here, right? But that is another thing important. Here is the content types. So this is what I said already. We just went through. If you pick here your home page or your blogs, right, it will take you to this your home page, and then in here in this section, right, it will be the way that you can optimize your website in terms of SEO. What I'm saying that is because here in focus, right, so you can put a keyword. You can add a keyword that is focused for your target audience, right? So for instance, if it's a yoga, so maybe it should be here yoga, right? That it will be the keyword, right? Classes or lessons, right? So let's say lessons, and that it will be in here, right? As you can see now, already changed, right? But that, in order to improve that, so for instance here that I have the title, right, and the title is home, so here where you can probably do, right, and then say yoga lessons, right, and then here the name of your business, right, or the the title of this page, right, and so on. Here on the meta description, right, the meta description is information about this page, right? So a quick short description about what it is. So that helps the search engine, right, to optimize the search, and then your website will be more relevant, right? So here the Slack is the normally, you know, when you got the URL. So here is the Slack. So that it will be this website Slack, right? So it will be the name of this part in here, right? But that's for the home page, so it will be the main one. But in the next ones, right, for instance services, right, so it will be in this after the slash, right? Okay, so once it's done, update, and then we're going back. Okay, so here is for the post, same thing, right? So you got here the search appearance, right? And that it will be the structure that you want to display in order for the search, right? So the SEO title, it will be the title for the page or the blog in the post, in that case, the page, right? Separator, that's the symbol, and then there's the site title, right? So the site title normally will be your home, your domain, right? Or your name of the business. You put in this section in here. Yeah, the website name. Okay, what else in page? It will be the same thing, right? So we're going here, that is for the premium. You can have the premium version from Yoast, which is, if you go through the website, it's $9.99 USD, right? And you can have the SEO, the Yoast SEO with all these features, right? So we can go through after, right? But you can go through the website and see what's the difference, what's the add in there. Let me see. They got save times, get more visitors, etc, which is useful. You can actually, you can see here that's the free version, right? But they've got the premium one, which is be the first one to get new features, right? Optimize your site, put the right keywords for your users, avoid dead links. This is useful as well. Get previews for sharing, Twitter and Facebook. Content quality suggestion now include full access to Yoast Academy. Right, so if you want, you guys can go through this premium plugin, right? Or you can all just go through the free version, which is fine for now. Okay, what else? So in here, the same thing, we're on the page, but you can go through pages as well. Products, it will be the same thing. So here you got all the structure to display for products, and it's categories as well, right? So it will be here product categories as well, right? And additional settings, all of this is the same, right? So that will be this. And advanced, here it will be more for advanced, so probably at the moment we don't go. So breadcrumbs is good. So here, if you got breadcrumbs in your website, right, so you can go and edit them, right? So for instance, if you're gonna go change the separator, right, it will be in the section, and the home page you can change your name, and for instance put just your business name in here instead of home, right? And all of this prefix the breadcrumb path and prefix the search page breadcrumb. Okay. Look, normally for that my advice is leave it like it is, because it's fine if you want to add or edit anything, it's just in this section here in breadcrumbs, but for now just leave it like this, because by default it normally works fine, right? If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below, right? I will be happy to assist you. Here we got the author archive, that is more information, but again it's more about the structure of this, how to display, right? Cool, so I'm not gonna go through all of them because it's okay. Before I forget, I just want to mention this is really important. So if you go here settings and this section say reading, right, just make sure that if your website you want to index your website with Google, right, make sure that this option search engine visibility is unticked, because if it's ticked, right, you will be you will be created restriction to your website to be like crawling for the search engine, right? So therefore it wouldn't be ranking, right? So make sure that this section is always unticked, right? So one last thing is know that if you're looking for your sitemap, that is always here. So if you go to settings and then you can go here to quick search, right, you just type sitemap, right, and it will take you to what it is, but it's not normally here, XML sitemaps, right? And here you will find your sitemap, right? So this, if you see the video about Google Search Console, is where you need to assign or submit your sitemap, right? So you take this information from here, right? Okay, so that is the way how to set up your Yoast SEO for the first time, right? So in the next video, I'm going to explain how to optimize your page and your post, right, using the keywords research and improve your ranking, right? So please let me know if you have any questions or comments in the section below, right? Like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.